Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be playing some more Savara, the awesome Hades-like. So, since the last video, there's been a pretty big update that has introduced a new weapon and new abilities. Spoilers! The new weapon is a spear, this bad boy. So I've done a couple of runs with it just to get the feel of it. And I think in today's video, rather than doing a full build guide, we're just going to quickly go over the weapons that I'm using. So we've got the new spear. These are all the different new spears. This one I've already fully upgraded. It has the black fire set bonus, which stuns enemies 4% faster, but unique to the spear, it has surgical strike. When you do effective damage, increase the damage from your effective attacks by 4% for 8 seconds, stackable up to 5 times, so that's a 20% damage increase if you have all 5 stacks. And draconic impact. When you destroy a part, fills the target's stun gauge by 20% in 2 seconds. So what we're going to be doing is trying to stun enemies, basically. And hopefully we'll be able to get some of the new blessings. Let's just bump this down a little bit. Sloth is probably fine being on. Let's just have it at 4, sure.
The main attraction.
So, as you can see, this spear does a hell of a lot of damage. And lo and behold, there we go. We get the new blessing type. Right, do we want it on our weapon swap, heavy attack, or combo attack? For this, I think let's stick it on our combo attack. So frenzied combo, your combo attacks give you frenzy for 6 seconds, and frenzy says increase the speed of your combo attacks and the damage of your other attacks by 0.2% per stack of frenzy. Your attacks give you 3% of the damage done in stacks of frenzy, stackable up to 100 times. So that means it's up to 20% damage bonus, and bloodlust is a bonus that you get when you have maximum stacks of frenzy, increases its effect by an extra 50%. So I think that means that in total it'll go up to a 30% damage increase. But hell yeah. From my testing so far, it's been pretty damn good. You can get a lot of damage off, and there's a particular ability that I would love to see that we may save rerolls and alterations just to try and get. It is a legendary ability, so it's pretty difficult to get, but we're going to try, and I won't spoil it. But if you can see, when we hit enemies, we get this little circle around us. That's signifying that we have stacks of frenzy. Ooh. Let's do lightning. I think getting electrified on our weapon swaps is going to be pretty strong. Get it? Yeah. Lightning change. Your weapon swap supply electrified. And electrified says, when an electrified target is hit by attacks, a lightning bolt strikes it 0.5 seconds later, and it lasts 6 seconds. And lightning bolts deal 5 plus 25% of the damage done by the attack as damage points to the target. Fantastic. I don't think we need more money, so let's get some stam up. I have found sometimes stamina can be an issue with the spear. So you just want to watch out for that. I find having about 70 or 80 stamina usually does me. The only reason why I say sometimes stamina can be an issue with the spear is because you really want to be able to dodge roll out of the way of some attacks. Let's go for some aftershock here. And if you're getting locked into the full combo animation, it can drain a lot of stam. So you just want to be careful of that so you don't get unnecessarily hit.
Not so tough.
Boom, I'm gotten. Heavy attacks apply aftershock, and aftershock says after 8 seconds to 25 plus 15% of the damage taken since the application of aftershock. Absolutely. I'm actually going to go for money here. Ooh, I missed that urn. Just a little bit of honor in that urn though. So we're not too fussed. Smashing away. See you later, Beetle Buddy. Because the spear has such long range in its attacks, I found that you can actually position yourself quite, like, at a safe distance. Okay, we've got all new frenzy skills here. So frantic rhythm, when you're affected by bloodlust, reduce weapon swaps cooldown period by 25%. This is really good, but we're not weapon swapping a lot. This would be a lot better with daggers. It's just because the weapon that we have that's not the spear, the big two-handed sword, that gets power the less you use it. Basically its damage goes up a set amount the longer you don't hit something with it. So we don't want to be weapon swapping a lot. We got Endless Ire, increase the duration of frenzy by 33%. Don't actually know. Did it say 6 seconds was the duration of frenzy? I think it might be. This will probably put it up to 10 seconds. And then Slaughter Lust, increase the effects of bloodlust by 150%. So, what does that mean effectively? 0.2% per stack, or no, it's just bloodlust. So, I think that means that it goes up to... It's either 200% if the percentage is additive, or it is 125%, giving you 75% extra damage. Yeah. Either way, we definitely take this. And then I'll get some stam up and max health. And then I think we can quite happily leave there. Let's go for some lightning. Another big old hit. Right. We are just slicing and dicing through these guys. Lovely. I really do love the damage potential of this setup. It feels great. Lightning Chain. Your combo attacks increase the damage from your lightning bolts by 10% until the end of the room. I mean, that is incredibly strong as well. It makes them deal up to 100% more damage, which means they deal 5 plus 50% of the damage done rather than 25% of the damage done. But it's between that and energizing bolts. As long as at least one enemy is electrified, increase your stamina regen by 50%. I did say stamina could be an issue. However, I think we got to go for the damage here. And I think we get one ham hock. Just as a little bit of a safety blanket for the boss. Sometimes the boss can hit super hard. And I want to be on full ham hocks and full health going into Act 2. Right, we got more mushroom buddies. See you later, pal. Absolutely annihilated those fools. Right, it's boss time. Let's just double check for an urn. I know I've missed them before. I'm gonna start switching things up as well and do the mushroom boss a bit, because I know that I literally always do the same bosses. And I'm thinking people probably want to see how, well, I don't know, but thought maybe it'd be a good idea to show people how I take on the other bosses and not just the rhino and the wolf. But for today, we're going to do the rhino and the wolf. Right. Everything's looking rather rosy, I must say.
The main attraction.
Just like that. Oh. Hey, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. There was a knock at the door. Had to go check it out. Let's get more frenzy. Absolutely.
This'll do.
We want to go hard into frenzy. Oh, as if that got me. No way. What are you gonna do? Ooh. Apparently hit me a bunch of times. I don't think so, buddy. Okay. We got heightened rage, increase the effects of frenzy by 30%. Okay. That's a little bit extra damage. So if we're at max stacks of frenzy, it's gonna go from 20% damage to, what's 30% of 20? 26%, is it? Something like that. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. We're back, guys. My PC went on the fritz a little bit there. Yeah, so I think that's about 26% damage. An extra 30%. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Charged, enraging, performing heavy attacks increase the quantity of stacks of frenzy you get. Once again, I don't really, like, I haven't really messed around with heavy attacks too much. I will start, like, learning to use heavy attacks a bit more, but for now, we're going to skip that. And we got Frantic Rhythm. When you're affected by Bloodlust, reduce weapon swaps cooldown period by 25%. We've seen this one, and I'm not so fussed about it. Let's get Heightened Rage. And we'll get some honor. Oh my lord, we only just avoided that. Holy moly. I was sure we were going to get hit. I did a little bit of a dangerous special attack there.
The main attraction.
I want all these wolves to converge on each other, if possible. You going to do your charge attack, boys? Okay. I probably will pick up another ham hock, I think, before the boss. Maybe. We're in frenzy mode right now. Or bloodlust. when we basically go Super Saiyan. Let's see. Increased duration of frenzy by 33%. With endless ire. Charged in raging. Performing heavy attacks increases the quantity of stacks of frenzy that you get by 30% for 6 seconds. And energizing wrath. When you're affected by bloodlust, increase the charge speed of your special attacks by 30%. Yeah, I think we go for energizing wrath here. And you know what, we'll get a little bit of money. Hit him with a sneaky special attack there. Oof, that was a big explosion. Okay, you're enraged now. Oh, getting done over by special attacks here. But we got him in the end. Nice. Ooh, I really do want to go for a ham hock. But I'm going to be brave. We're going to go for the greed play and get frenzy. Hopefully we'll see another ham hock. Yeah, it's getting locked into that last animation of the combo attack. That is quite dangerous. And you're done so.
Thanks for the resources.
What do we get? Wait, don't we already have endless ire? No, we don't. Okay. Intimidation enemies have 5% less health. Charged in rage, we've seen this before. And endless ire increase the duration of frenzy by 33%. Yeah. We'll be taking that. I think I'm going to go for the money again. We can always buy stam up from the shop. That's what I tend to like doing. I think it ends up being cheaper as well. Because it's usually like 70 or 80 around that in the shop, and you get 100 from doing a money room. Oh, it was the trap that got us in the end. The dastardly trap. Shop time though.
I've only got a few.
What you got for us? Charged in raging. Performing heavy attacks increase the quantity of stacks of frenzy you get. Nah. Conductor. Enemies remain electrified until they die. That is a must pick up anytime you see it. Brutal swap. Your weapon swaps increase the damage done by your next 3 combo attacks by 25%. That's also very, very good. Combo attacks increase the damage done by your heavy attacks by 10%. Nah. Intimidation, just enemies have 5% less health. Also a no. Let's buy the stam up and reroll. Okay. Efficient Wrath here lowers the maximum number of stacks of frenzy by 25% and increases the effect of each stack by 33%. So it is easier to get into Bloodlust, and you deal more damage. I mean, what more could you want, right? Oh, and we get the stam regen here as well. Fantastic. Energizing bolts. As long as at least one enemy is electrified, increases your stamina regen by 50%. Wonderful. And we can get some max health. Yeah. Overall, that was a fantastic shop. And we're going to go for more lightning.
Small potatoes.
Just take those 2 out straight away. No point messing around. Ooh, increase the damage done by lightning bolts by 50%. Doubles the number of lightning bolts you trigger Or the lightning bolts charge special attacks. I think we got to get twice as many lightning bolts, right? This is a 50% damage increase from lightning bolts, but this is a 100% damage increase. Let's go.
That would have been my choice.
I'm going to go for max health. 70 stam feels like a decent amount to me. I don't even really know what build would need you to have a crazy high amount of stamina. Maybe a dagger build, because that thing rinses your stamina, because you're attacking so quickly that your stamina goes in seconds. Even though he's getting healed, we may as well just give him a slap. Come on, buddy. What you got for us? You gotta do better than that. Get IOP in on the action. Oh, they're mad now. We'll do a weapon swap and then finish them off with a special attack. And you know me, we're going to Ocarus. Do a charge at the beginning. Hit him with a spec attack. Well, I was sure we were going to get hit there. That was actually super spooky. Ooh, he's mad already. Here we go. Instantly knock him out of that phase. Did you see that? And it's bugged. I was saying about that in the last video, actually. That you can get a phasing bug on this guy when he tries to... Well, you saw it there. He tries to make those shadowy purple wolves appear. But if you deal enough damage to him or stun him, it takes him out of that phase. But all of the fog still stays there. Well, we're back up to full and have full ham hocks. So, looking rosy going into Act 3. No, we got locked into the animation.
A weakness.
Alright, let's get more frenzy. I think I might use rerolls on this one. We'll see what we get, because there's a specific thing that I want. Ooh. Sneaky bird. Firing your blue shirt us. I've got to kill it. Oh, sorry, we're just dodging the shit out of a fireball there. No, you made us lose our special attack. I'd like a refund, please. Now, can we get what we want? This is all heavy attack stuff and weapon swaps now. We're re-rolling. Here we go. This is the insane ability that I was on about. Tireless Destroyer. When you're affected by Bloodlust, reduce your stamina costs by 100%. And because we have Frenzy on our combo attacks, we pretty much never lose Bloodlust. So it means that we can endlessly spam our combo attacks. It is so strong. Especially for boss fights. Let him blow himself up. Go on, enjoy them 2 barrels, fella. little bit nervous.
On the ground, big guy.
And we got him. Ooh, yeah, when that guy jumps up into the air, you want to be as close, like, to the underside of him as possible. So you can easily dodge that. I find it, the further I'm away from that dude, the harder it gets
You can't stop me.
to dodge that attack. Oh, getting locked into the special animation there was nasty. But we have unlimited stamina right now. So who cares? We can just go around and slap everything.
Reward time.
The only thing I will say is it's so powerful that sometimes it gives me a little bit of a power trip, and it causes me to take damage because I'm just spamming attack so much. You do your thing, buddy. Ultimate battery, your lightning bolts charge your special attacks. I do like that, but electric force increase the damage done by your lightning bolts by 50%. Or stun ice, reduce the stamina cost of your dodge rolls by 20%. I think we gotta go for damage on lightning bolts here.
Stronger.
We're already getting, like, super, super quick. Oh my god, I just had a massive brain fart there. What the hell was I on about? Let's carry on. Yeah, something to do with lightning bolts. We'll
Hungry.
leave that there. Dude. No way you're getting out of this. Wombo combo slammer. Right, I don't know if we need any more fury. Yeah. I don't know. What do we got? We do have quite a lot of fury, mainly lightning. Do you know what? Sorry, when I say fury, I mean frenzy. Close enough.
One down.
Oh, get out of the fire. That's some nasty ass fire. Where's the dragon? I'm getting a little bit nervous. Okay. We're fine. As long as you keep your fire there, buddy, we're good. Oh, I still got hit by the barrel. Unfortunate. Frantic rhythm. When you're affected by bloodlust, reduce weapon swaps. You see, we don't really want these three, but I guess I'll go for frantic rhythm. Because the other two do stuff with heavy attacks, and we're not really heavy attacking that much. Like, we'll heavy attack to apply aftershock. That's about it. I think I'm going to go for the ham in the next room. Lightning bolts charge special attacks. Yeah, that is pretty good. Thunderstruck is your heavy attacks increase the damage from your lightning bolts. Explosive blast, when aftershock does damage, charge your special attacks. And charged and raging. Performing heavy attacks increases the quantity of the stacks of frenzy that you get by 30%. I think we go for ultimate battery. Explosive blast. And I do like rhythm. Does that leave us enough to get max health? I think so, yeah. Okay, that was a decent shop. We have a lot of max health. Let's get a ham hock. I don't think we need stamina or health anymore.
Obstacle.
Oh no. See how we ran out of stam there? Second wind.
On the ground, big guy.
Oh, shit. Did we get hit? Do you know what? I don't actually know. All I know is that we can spam attacks now.
It'll pass.
Gonna hawk now. And then buy another one. Ooh. I think we want more lightning, to be honest. Are we so gonna get hit by that red ball? We got him. Ooh. We got Thunderstrucks. Heavy attacks increase the damage from lightning bolts by 10%. Nah. Stunt Artist to reduce the stamina cost of dodge rolls. And Destructive Tempest. When you hit an electrified enemy, an additional lightning bolt strikes all electrified enemies. That is a whole ton of damage. That's another doubling of the damage of lightning bolts. We're in the last room now, before the boss. Oh, definitely stay away from Mr. Stompy Dragon over there. It's boss time. I'm gonna ham hock now, just to get us up. We want to apply Electrified as soon as we can, because it sticks on this dude. And the lightning bolts will equate to a ton of damage. Oh, we're getting so many special attacks. Holy crap. He's going to fly up now. We've found the crystals. Beautiful. Go back to where he was and just start. Ooh, it was a good job the guy's tail was there. We only just got him. But hell yeah, that there is the power of Frenzy. And the new spear. Right, let's skip all this. Highest hit 3.3k. I've definitely done higher. 401k damage dealt, those pretty nice. Wow, it only took us 18 minutes. That really was a speed run. Right, so if you want to do this build at home, then you're going to need Frenzied Combo, Explosive Chat. We didn't actually use Aftershock, so maybe not. Lightning Change. Your weapon swaps are electrified. Slaughterlust, increase the effects of Bloodlust by 150%. Lightning Chain, your combo attacks increase the damage from your lightning bolts by 10% until the end of room, stackable up to 10 times. Heightened Rage, increase the effects of Frenzy by 30%. Energizing Wrath, when you're affected by Bloodlust, increase the charge speed of your special attacks by 30%. Endless Ire, increase the duration of Frenzy by 33%. Conductor, this is a must-take for any electrified build. Enemies remain electrified until they die. Brutal Swap. Your weapon swaps increase the damage done by your next 3 combo attacks by 25%. Efficient Wrath lowers the maximum number of stacks of Frenzy by 25%, increases the effect of each stack by 33%. Energizing Bolts. As long as at least one enemy is electrified, increase your stamina regen by 50%. Chain Lightning doubles the number of lightning bolts. Tireless Destroyer. When you're affected by Bloodlust, reduce your stamina cost by 100%. This is basically the build around you. You want to go hard to try and pick this up because it's crazy strong. Electric Force, increase the damage done by your lightning bolts by 50%. Frantic Rhythm, when you are affected by Bloodlust, reduce weapon swaps cooldown period by 25%. Ultimate Battery, your lightning bolts charge your special attacks by 1%. Explosive Blast, when an aftershock does damage, charge your special attacks by 12.5%. We got Rhythm, increase your stamina regen by 25%. And Destructive Tempest, when you hit an electrified enemy, an additional lightning bolt strikes all electrified enemies. Alright, well, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.